Where's the boat one for juniors? Come on up here. I know. Come on up. Hey, you get the numbers already?
All right, guys, here we are at the 9th annual Bradley Roy High School Open. You know, this is one of my favorite times of the year. I look forward to this tournament every year. You know, a couple years ago, we decided to make it a 2-day event. So today we're actually on Lake Cumberland, Kentucky. Sent a ton of teams out this morning, and they have to survive and try to make it into that top 5, where they're fishing 5 fish traditional limit format today, and then tomorrow we're going to take them to an undisclosed location, and they're going to have to fish MLF Cup style format. So whoever's going to win it, they're definitely going to survive a lot to get there, and they're definitely going to be a good team, good fishermen. So it's exciting. We had a little bit of fog this morning, but we sent them out, and hopefully they're all safe. They're going to catch a bunch of fish. Lake Cumberland's been fishing tough, but that's really because of the time of year. You know, this time of year the water gets super clear. They've had all summer and these fish have just got, some of them get deep, some of them just get sluggish. Just gets tough to catch, and we're kind of before that real good fall transition. So it's a tough time of year to fish, but that's okay because it's a challenge for these anglers to survive it, figure out how to solve the puzzle that Lake Cumberland presents them. And it's a big lake, so you got a lot of creeks, you got a lot of main lake. They got to decide where they're going to fish and how they're going to fish, and they're all spread out. We saw a lot in the back of the creeks. We saw some on the main lake. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll definitely be tight. It's going to be, you know, the weights aren't going to be high, but it'll definitely be tight. Close finish today to see who makes it to the top 5 tomorrow, which the anglers that make it there tomorrow are definitely going to be the ones that have came to the top here today. And it's always neat to see that. You know, you've got, when you're talking about high school anglers, you have got a variety of different skill sets. You know, this is a sport that you got beginners that jump on a high school fishing team, and they're learning very quickly. And you've got some that are what I would call veterans that have done this for a long time. And it's kind of neat to see the difference in skill set. Any one of them can do good, but you often see those ones that can cast more accurately, that can, you know, keep casting in the right places time and time again. Those are the ones that come to the top. And I always love getting out there and seeing it. And it just seems like every year that there's more and more of those that can cast very efficiently, that know the right baits to throw, than there is those that are just beginning. So that's kind of neat for me. We'll see who makes it to the top 5, but I'm excited about that. I'm excited about today. It's a nice, beautiful day, which doesn't always mean good fishing, but definitely got good weather, and we'll see what happens at the weigh-in.
Take me a couple days to put the boat out and we get into that.
Top water.
They also offered up the safety place for the
In the morning, we're wheels up at 4:30 Central, no later, because we got to be able to get where we're going, do what we're going to do. You need to have your boat and truck fueled up, be ready to go to drive far or close. I'm not going to, you know, we're not going to like drive to the other end of the state or anything, but this will be a no info fishing day. So when you find out, I'm actually going to tell you where you're going in the morning when we meet. Reason being for that is in case somebody gets lost. I don't want anything like that, but I don't want you reaching out to your buddies or to anybody, you know, privately asking them about the lake. All right. If you so wish to research public, that means YouTube, fishing reports online, hammer down. It's the same rules I have to apply to. I'm gonna put them on you guys. So in the morning when you find out where you're going to get however long of a ride it is to where we're going. You can do a little research, as long as it's public.
Oh, yes sir, yes sir.
We're lines out, folks. Yeah, we're gonna wait a minute and make it official. I just confirmed that Southwestern did not catch one. Trick fans can breathe a little easier. Wait just a minute to make sure there wasn't a big one caught. Cherokee County fans, it is official. I just called the score tracker. We have no updates. We have our champions of the 9th annual Bradley Roy High School Open. Someone jump in the boat with them. Jordan on this side, Hunter on this side. Had never been to Cedar Creek before, I'm pretty sure last year. Am I correct about that? All right, so this year decided to come back to Cedar Creek. That was all my decision. I thought I'm gonna throw them for a loop. They're gonna think, where are we going? I'm gonna take them right back to Cedar Creek. Fishing was extremely tough compared to last year. Last year, I think this year we've had like, I don't know, we may ended up with 7 or 8 scorables caught all day long. Last year, there was at least 1 or 2 teams that caught that many. So, a lot tougher conditions. I think these fish are a little more summertime pattern, don't you think? I mean, I really think these fish haven't really flipped that switch, which may have benefited you guys. Tell me what you were thinking. Tell me what you thought about today.
So last year, you know, we kind of did what I think everybody does. They see all this wood and grass and they want to just kind of burn the bank. So that's kind of the impression we got. And I didn't think my map had contour lines, but when we got here this morning, we noticed it did. And this is supposed to be an old railroad bed. And we pulled up here and I was like, we're just going to do what we do at home. They were still out a little bit deeper,
So I see that a lot. You see anglers oftentimes just go to their strengths, even if they're unfamiliar with the body of water and that works out. I mean, did you think you guys were going to pull it off?
Honestly, not with 3 fish. We didn't think we would, but when we caught our first one on a jig and then a Carolina rig, I mean, that's what we're used to back home, and we were going to fish it. If we lost, we lost. If we won, we won. We were going to fish our strengths.
Tough day. You know, 3 fish. You talk about that winning with 3 fish, but you didn't know where you were going today. No practice, even if you've been here before. So what was different about this year, we actually had some locals that have been here quite a bit, you know, and they didn't fare as well. But they didn't know where they were going, and we only gave you 5 hours. So to break it down that quick, it's super awesome. See you guys come out on top. I'm happy for you. I was pulling for you all day long. I try to stay away because it seems like if I'm here, you're not catching bass. Anybody you guys want to thank?
All of our community back home, they really supported us this past year and this year too, and we really appreciate all that they've done for us.
I want to thank the best boat captain a man can have and the good Lord above for letting all this come together. He's the only reason we're all here.
Had a boat official, Matthew Roberts, in the back. Used to fish high school fishing. He weighed all those fish on official MLF scales today. Only thing left to do, guys, is to go in, scoop up all the prizes and the money, and hoist that trophy. Let's do it first. I'll step in there afterwards. We just crowned our champions. They're from Trigg County, Hunter and Jordan. This was their second top 5 that they've made in a row. And here on Cedar Creek today, they got it done. 2 tough days of fishing. You know, Lake Cumberland was fishing really tough on Saturday. Sunday, Cedar Creek was no different. We just got a lot of summertime weather still hanging around, and those fish really are just kind of caught in between on a transition. They really haven't flipped that switch, so to say, to bite good. But hey, Trigg County, they fought hard, and they ended up on top of the pile at the end of the day. So they took home the big trophy, took home all the prizes, and it was an awesome week. I can't wait till next year. We do this tournament wears us out mentally, physically. It's just exhausting for us to host this tournament, but I'm already looking forward to next year. We're talking about what we're gonna do. It's the 10th annual Bradley Roy High School Open, and without a doubt, we're gonna have to do something special. We're gonna have to come up with something, and the Mystery Lake is not gonna be Cedar Creek. So we're gonna have to, or maybe it will, but it's not going to be Cedar Creek. We're going to find a new Mystery Lake. I've got a lot of ideas in my head. I'm already planning on that. So guys, it's going to be a fun year. We look forward to seeing you guys next year. Thanks to all the sponsors that donate. This tournament's presented by Covercraft, but MLF, let's take over their Facebook or their Instagram page, Covercraft Instagram page. Just a lot of exposure for these high school anglers, and also something we've added. You know, we always give away cash in hand scholarships, prizes, but we've had universities, colleges that are starting to donate spots on their teams with scholarships to our anglers, our top finishing anglers. You know, we've had Campbellsville that's done it for a long time with us. We got Kentucky Christian University, Georgetown, Drury. It's just amazing that the support we're getting for these anglers. And what's cool for me when I leave here is knowing that whether they use all that or not, they've been presented with a great opportunity, and it's all because they were using a rod and reel and catching some bass. To me, that's the ultimate dream, and that's really cool to me. Thank you to all the parents, boat captains, coaches, everybody that makes this happen. High school anglers, if you don't realize it, there's a lot of people in your corner, and it takes a lot to make every bit of this high school bass fishing happen. So tell them thank you, And we will see you guys again next year at the 10th annual Bradley Roy High School Open.